Except she's an olosho or into hookup, women don't cheat the way men cheat. Women cheat emotionally before sexually, while most men cheat sexually before emotionally. And if you understand how this works, you easily know when something is up with your woman. Today we are breaking down the behavior coded signs that your woman might down. Let's go to one. The emotional logout. The first sign for a woman cheating is not physical, it's emotional. Remember, I said women don't cheat the way men cheat. Women cheat mentally long before anything physical happens. If she suddenly becomes less affectionate and less engaged in conversations, there is something up. Women love to talk naturally about mundane things with the man they love. They would like to talk about shopping. They would like to talk about their girlfriends. They would like to talk about just normal things. They would be chatty and girly with a man they love and are attracted to. But when this gradually fizzles out, she's not stressed. She's not in a mood. She's simply talking to someone else. She's transferring her emotional energy to someone else. At this stage, you, the man, if you are in touch with your emotions, you will feel emotional dryness in the relationship. You will know that something isn't just quite right. You may not be able to point it out or place your finger at it. But my brother, when a woman stops loving you emotionally, her body is already halfway gone. This usually leads to sign number two. That is the phone tilt. She starts hiding her phone. If she can't drop her phone face up, if she suddenly adds passwords to her phone or changes password, there's wahala. Or if her phone no longer rings out, if you ask, maybe she'll say, there's a fault or there's a problem with her phone. There just might be wahala. Or if she begins to carry the phone to the bathroom, just picture yourself when you were doing something crooked. You no longer allowed your phone to be seen and so on. If she starts doing the same thing, that is because something is up. If notifications are now muted on WhatsApp, on Facebook, Messenger, and so on and so forth, if when you need to do something on her phone and she has to hang over your back looking at what you are doing in the phone so that you don't go into messages or any other place, there is something going on. She's not protecting her privacy, protecting her messages. A faithful woman is open. She can give you her phone and go to wherever she wants to go to. But when she starts cheating, she becomes an IT expert overnight. She doesn't want to leave you with her phone. She doesn't want to turn the eye the other way because of what? She's afraid you just might see something. So sign number one and sign number two usually leads to sign number three. And this is number three, mysterious happiness. A woman who is cheating doesn't always become cold. Sometimes she becomes happy, too happy. She might even be glowing, singing, or extra playful. Why? Because someone new is giving her dopamine. Someone new is telling her she's beautiful. Someone new is validating her. A new emotional excitement will always betray her. Take your mind back to when you first started your relationship with her. How you were always on the phone with her, chatting, texting, and laughing. How you couldn't have enough of each other. That is exactly what is happening to her now. Just that it is your woman and someone else and not your woman and you. Sometimes when you ask, babe, why are you smiling? She will say, nothing. When you hear that, there's problem. Now, the fourth sign is what? Default anger mode. Now, this sign is a very peculiar sign because it doesn't apply to all men. How does this happen? She gets angry at you, but in fact, she's angry at herself. This happens especially when you're a great guy who hasn't harmed her or done her any wrong. And she can't really figure out why she's cheating on you. You are everything a woman would want in a man. But yet she's cheating and she's angry. It makes her ashamed. But the shame now expresses itself as anger, especially if you are a simp. If you're a simp, then she expresses that shame as anger. Or if she feels that you're a low value man or an average value man, then she expresses it as anger. But if you're a sigma male or an alpha male, she knows she just can't get angry with you because she's not yet ready to lose you completely. So she will now suddenly start buying you gifts, or she'll start treating you very sweet, or she'll become extra polite, all in an effort to overcompensate for that which she knows she's doing wrong. I've been in these situations also. So when you pay attention to these signs, you will know that something is going on somewhere. And she does this not because she loves you more, but because she feels guilty. And when she becomes so guilty, bro, step back and evaluate. Something might be going on. Except, of course, she has just gotten born again in church. If not, something is going on. The fifth sign is that she becomes extra careful with her appearance. Bro, she becomes extra polished with her perfume. She may even change perfume, buy new ones. She may even begin to shave down there. You know what I mean? Even if she doesn't usually shave, she may begin to change panties or buy new ones. Buy G-strings. An ex-girlfriend of mine back then, she bought pink pants. You know, I was surprised. This lady, pink pants, pink bra, and so on and so forth. That is what you watch out for. She begin to change her panties. She begin to shave down there. You begin to see her being very careful with her oral hygiene, flossing carefully, brushing her tongue, brushing in the middle of the day before going out. Her dress sense changes and she spends more time in front of the mirror. Imagine when you first met her and the effort she put in whenever she wanted to come and meet up with you. This is the same thing happening, but just that the effort this time around is not for you. There's a reason. People naturally upgrade themselves when someone new is paying them attention. They want to put their best foot forward. That is what your girl is doing. Number 6 sign you look out for is that the sexual energy changes. There are two extremes here. Either suddenly becomes uninterested in sex or suddenly she becomes very experimental. Both are signs. Women who cheat sometimes lose desire for their partner, or they bring home the new energy they are learning out there. They bring sudden new styles, a total deviation from normal bedroom style. This is because every couple have a way they have sex. There are routines they have. There are routines they use. So if suddenly your wife or your girlfriend who wanted it at least twice weekly no longer shows interest in the bedroom and she's fit, there's nothing going on with her, and then, or she now comes home and then she's bringing you new styles, there's problem. You have to watch out. You have to watch out. Then number 7 sign is that she begins to defend a particular male friend too much. It might be someone in her office, it might be the gardener, it might be the driver, it might be even your own friend, someone close to you, or someone. Just she begins to defend that man too much. There's problem. Because as soon as a man becomes just a friend that she can't stop defending, bro, you have competition. Women don't defend men they don't care about. If she becomes emotional when you question that friendship, she's already crossed the line emotionally, even if nothing physical has happened yet. The truth is that it is very difficult for an attractive man and a beautiful woman to just have an innocent relationship. Along the line, the dynamics must shift. Sometimes your woman will call the guy bestie, etc. But I'm telling you, something has shifted. The number 8 sign is that she develops strange new routines. She suddenly has new working hours, new meetings, new gym time, new girls hangout, new overtime shifts. Suddenly feels the need to go and visit her relatives who are at the other side of town and maybe to stay over and so on and so forth. All these are meant to help her meet up with the other man. See, women cheat in pockets of time. If her routine becomes unpredictable, someone is occupying that time. On the other hand, she always wants to know what you have planned for you and her for the day. Why she does this? So that she can get that information and it will enable her to also plan her schedule to fit in with the other man. That is what women do. So the number 9 sign is that her body language shifts. A woman in love leans in. When you are seated and she's standing near to you, she will lean in with her shoulder. She wants to hold your hand. She wants to touch you. She wants to be in contact with you. But then, when she has shifted emotionally, all this change, you now start seeing her, she begins to avoid eye contact. She begins to sit a little far from you, or she begins to sit rigidly. And sometimes when you touch her, she even flinches her body in a way. And even when you are in bed, you begin to feel as if you are just maybe, in sexual intercourse with someone who, let's say a log of wood. Let's for lack of a better word, let's say a log of wood, you know. And this is a sign that never lies. Because of what? They might be trying to deceive you, trying to hide their infidelity, but the body never lies. It never lies. You can see the truth in her eye. You can see the truth in how her body reacts to your body. That is not how she was reacting to your body when you started out. But now she's reacting to your body that way because of what? She has distanced herself from you emotionally. So her body instinctively follows. This is the sign that women can never hide. You should observe carefully. You observe. Does she cuddle with you in bed after sex like she used to? Does she hold you in the middle of the night while asleep as she used to? How before she would just creep up to you, just hold you, hug you tight? Does she still do that? No. Or is she pulling away? Is she reaching for your hand in public as she used to? No. These are signs, bro, and they never lie. No matter how hard she tries to hide her lies and infidelity, she can't hide these body signs because they come from the subconscious. The combination of these signs will surely point to one direction, bro. There's a leak in your relationship, and then it's telling you that it is time for you to pay closer attention. I'm here to help you build a better relationship. I'm Sati. See you at the top.